Hello guys, welcome back to another chess video. This is Amit here, and today I'll be showing you an interesting puzzle. It involves placement of pieces at the four corners of the board. It is like now if you consider this as a board, at the four corners you can place either a bishop, queen or rook. Yeah, that's it. Bishop, queen or a rook you can place. Okay, so once you place the pieces, it should attack the other corner. So rook attacks, if you place a rook here, rook at the corner, then it attacks two squares like this. This attacks h8 and a1. So the number of squares it is attacking is 2. So one attack is on the h8. So the h8 square is actually attacked once now. Now if queen is placed at h1, let me show you. Queen is placed at the h1 square, it attacks 3 squares. So a8, h8 and a1. And if you place the bishop at the a1 square, then it attacks only one square, which is the h8 square. So the game here is like you can place any number of pieces at the corners, only one piece which you can place. And here the accountability is like, now if you consider I placed rook at this corner, h8, irrespective of the color, it has to cover some of the squares. Now the number of attacks on the h8 square is one from rook, one from bishop and one from queen. So the number of attacks are 3, and the number of attacks on the h1 square is 1 from the rook on the h8, and the number of attacks on the a8 square is 1 from the rook on the h8 and 1 from the queen on the h1. So the number of attacks is 2. So since the number of attacks on the rook on the a1 is actually a8 is actually 2, that is second, and the number of attacks on the h8 is 3, and the number of attacks on the h1 is 0, because actually 1. Yeah, the rook on the h8 attacks the h1, and the number of attacks on the a1 bishop is a1 square is from rook and the queen, so 2 attacks. So here if you consider the possibility of attacking this a8 square, h8 square and h1 square, and a1 square will be given above. Okay, so if you consider the first 3 are a bit easy. So if the attack on the a8 square is actually 1 and h8 square is 1 and the h1 square is 1 and the a1 square is 1, then you have to place a number of pieces at the four corners such that a8 square is attacked once, h8 square is attacked once, h1 square is attacked once, and a1 square is attacked once. So you can pause the video in order to calculate which square, which piece you have to keep at the four corners. You can pause the video in order to find that. Yeah, the piece which has to be placed is the bishops. If the bishops are placed at the four corners, they attack only the diagonal squares. Like this bishop attacks the h8, and in return h8 attacks the a1, and this bishop attacks the a8, and a8 bishop attacks the h1. So each piece is attacking the a square at the four corners only once. So that is the first one. Now moving on to the next one, you have to find out which piece attacks the a8, h8, h1 and a1 squares thrice. If you place the piece at the four corners, it attacks each other thrice. Which is the piece? You can pause the video in order to find out the moves. I mean the piece placement. Yeah, the piece placement is queen at the four corners. If you place the four corners at the queen, then they attack each other thrice. This attacks here, here and here, and similarly all piece attacks the corners thrice, and this attacks here, here and here. Okay, so and this queen attacks this here and here and here. So totally 3 attacks on all the 4 corners. These were a bit easy. Now another puzzle is how do you place the piece at the 4 corners such that they attack the a8, h8 and h1 and a1 square twice. You can pause the video in order to find it. Yeah, the piece which will be placed is the rooks. Once the rooks are placed at the 4 corners, then they attack each other in the file and the rank. So in the file and the rank, if they attack each other, then this attacks this and this doesn't attack anything else, attacks this and this, and this attacks this and this attacks this and this, and this attacks this, and this attacks here and here. So all are attacking twice. And actually this puzzle, there is actually another way where you can place the pieces such that they attack each other each square twice. You can try to find it out. Yeah, the piece placement is the bishop here and another bishop here and one queen at this corner and the other queen at the h1 square. So now you can see that h8 square is attacked, h1 square is attacked by the queen and the bishop. So here counts are 2, and this h8 square is attacked by the queen and the both the queens. So here count is 2, h8 and h1 is 2, and the a8 square is attacked by the queen. So here one count is there, and a8 is attacked by the queen. So this is the second count, and the h8 a8 is done. So now the h1 square queen attacks the a1, and the bishop on the h8 attacks the a1 square. So this is the another solution for that puzzle, which attacks all the 4 corners twice. And now you can, there is another variant or another difference where you can see the how the piece attacks the 4 corners, which is if it has to be like the a8 square should be attacked 0 times, and the h8 square should be attacked thrice, and a1 square should be attacked thrice, and h1 square should be attacked once. So you have to find the piece placement such that this position will occur. You can pause the video in order to find it. Yeah, the move is like queen has to be on the a8 square, because it has to be attacked 0 times. If bishops are on the h1, then a8 square will be attacked once at least. If the rooks are there, rook has to be there on the h1, then it will be attacked, a8 square won't be attacked even once. So the bishop cannot be placed on the h1, and the queen cannot be placed on the h1, and so the only square which can be only piece which can be placed is the rook on the h1. So here a8 is attacked 0 times now as of now. So you cannot place the queen on the h8 or queen on the a1, and rook also you cannot place it on the h8 and a1, because then the a8 square will be attacked once. So the only piece which is left out to be placed is both the bishops. Now calculating the number of attacks on each square, each corner square is the a8 square is attacked 0 times, h8 is attacking the a1, and h1 is attacking the a1, and a8 is attacking the a1. So 3 times the bishop is attacked on the a1, and 3 times the bishop on the h8 is also attacked because of the queen and the rook and the bishop. But the h1 square is actually attacked only once by the queen on the a8 square. So this was another variant, and the next variant is like you have to place the pieces in such a way that the a8 square is actually attacked twice, and h8 square is attacked twice, and the h1 square is attacked thrice, and the a1 square is attacked only once. So if the a1 square has to be attacked only once, then the only piece which has to be placed is I think it is queen on the a1, because if queen is placed elsewhere it attacks the a1 square, and the position will be like if queen is placed on the h8 and bishop is placed here, then all 3 should be bishop, because the a1 square can't be placed as a rook, because it can be placed as a rook, but this a8 square has to be attacked twice only, because now he in this position bishop on the h1 is attacking the a8 square. So this is not the solution to the puzzle. And also if the rook is placed here, then bishop on the a1 square will be attacked twice, so rook cannot be placed on the h1 square. So the another piece which can be placed on the a1 is queen. Queen itself can be placed on the a1, because it has to be attacked only once. Minimum attacking chances will be for the queen only, so it has to be attacked only once. So I think the h8 square has to be placed with the rook, so that it does not attack the a1 square. And here I think if the bishop is placed here, then it is attacked twice. It is already attacked twice, and this since a1 square has to be attacked only once, rook has to be placed on the h1 square. So now if you find out where all the pieces are moving, a1 square is attacked only once, and h8 square is attacked twice, and a8 square is also attacked twice with the h8 rook and the a1 queen. So this is h8 is attacked twice, a8 is attacked twice, h1 square is also attacked twice here. Thrice it is actually attacked because of the bishop also. So this is the solution. So yeah, I think the puzzle which I had planned to give is this much. I thought of giving so that it will be somewhat interesting, so I thought I would show you guys this. Hope you like this video. If you like this video and are new to my channel and want me to post many such videos, puzzles, different puzzles, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you.